What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV. Back at it again with another banger, my friends. So kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Y'all, I'ma just come out and say it, man. I know it's early in the season, but right now, as we speak, December 13th, as I'm recording this video, Hannah Hidalgo is absolutely the best player in women's college hoops and the player of the year favorite right now. And I honestly don't think it's super close. You can throw Flage in there. You can throw Latston out of Florida State in there, leading the nation in scoring. There's some other players, Lauren Betts. But Hannah Hidalgo has went in there and snatched Juju Watkins' chain, who's also in the running for Player of the Year. And then last night, almost dropped a triple-double on UConn. Lit them up 2 straight years. Over 50 points in 2 combined games against UConn. Lit them up, almost had a triple-double, and then snatched Paige Becker's chains as well. Hannah Hidalgo is the most electrifying player in women's college hoops. I would put Malaysia Fulwiley in the conversation, but Hannah Hidalgo is absolutely on another level right now. And it's not fair. It's not fair what she's doing at Notre Dame. She's had a big game every year this season. When you look at her game, man, she reminds me of Trae Young if he could play defense. I mean, snatch in the bag, dribble, move, crazy. Rock on a string. Hannah Hidalgo gets anywhere she wants on the court, anytime she wants to get on the court. Any place, anytime, anywhere, people. I mean, the mid-range, elite. Getting to the cup, blow by waiting to happen. Do not blink. She will get past you off the first step and be at the cup by the time you turn your head around to see that you just got blew by. Elite finisher at the cup. At 5'6", has the floater, has an elite layup package with either hand. They forced her to go left last night. They forced her to go left. She still hung 29 on UConn, man. Like, the three-point range, the streakiness. When she gets in a rhythm and she starts feeling it and starts letting them heat checks fly, good night. Elite passer, and she's averaging 4 steals a game on the season. Lead in the nation, man. 25 points per game, bro. Like, hard, cold, ice cold buckets from Hidalgo, bro. As a sophomore, 25, 7.1 rebounds, 3.8 assists, shooting 46.2% from the field. She's also averaging 4 steals a game as well. As a sophomore? Are you kidding me? When you look at her resume against the teams they played, she lit Texas up. Notre Dame has 2 top 5 wins in the last few days, and Hannah Hidalgo is a big reason. People wondered how her and Olivia Miles would match up and mesh together, and we see that they are one of the most dynamic duos in the backcourt. They complement each other so well because Hidalgo doesn't have to absolutely dominate the ball to score. They move her off ball, she comes off screens to catch and shoot, and then the addition of Olivia Miles, the veteran who's been around, true point guard, elite court vision, great defender, big guard at 6 foot, shooting the 3 at an all-time high right now, gets to the bucket, and takes pressure off of Hidalgo. You got to pick your poison. If you're going to try to take out Hidalgo, they got Sonia Citron as well as Olivia Miles. You really got to pick your poison with Notre Dame. We saw them get, shout out Latu King as well, man. The X factor for this group that absolutely played huge, had double-digit rebounds, shot the basketball extremely well. Like, there are other talented players on this team. Larson, Carlin, Kate Koval, like, the list goes on, and they don't even have Maddie Westbell back yet, man, who is their best three-point shooting big. When her and Olivia Miles and Hannah Hidalgo get in the pick and roll and they can get that pick and pop action going, I mean, it's going to be unguardable because she can roll or she can pop out. And if you sag off Hidalgo, 3-ball. If you play too tight, blow by. As we've seen it continuously. She's playing at an elite level right now. And Notre Dame has remained my dark horse to win the national championship since the season started. just basically solely off their backcourt play. Their guard play is incredible. They have a legitimate three-headed monster, and Coach Ivy knows how to use all these guards, set them up, and put them in a position to succeed. Hannah Hidalgo was handed the keys very early in her Notre Dame career, and she hasn't relinquished them. When you talk about the competitiveness, the fire, the tenacity that she competes with, this team literally feeds off of her energy. It's been documented multiple times. Like, they feed off her energy. She is the emotional leader and the heartbeat for Notre Dame. And when she gets going, she's an elite talent. I love the fact that, one, she's a super competitive, but two, she's a straight dog. Like, she wants to come out there and take your soul and separate it from your human corpse and then tell you about it. I love her just respect for the game, respect for the good Lord, respect for the ones that came before her, man. But she's also carving out her own role and is very comfortable being herself. And I love what we've seen from the start of the season for her. It's still very early. I'm not saying that she is going to win Player of the Year and it's a hands-down runaway race. But I'm saying right now, as of today, December 13th, Hannah Hidalgo is absolutely the best player in women's college hoops. And I will die on that hill right now because she has been sensational. She's been electrifying, and she's been Notre Dame's most consistent player. She really hasn't had a bad game. Does she force it sometimes? Yes. But I love how she got better throughout the game against UConn. Forced a few possessions, over dribble, and then found her rhythm, and it was no looking back after that. But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments. If y'all think there's a better player than Hannah Hidalgo in the NCAA right now, talk to me. Holler at me in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the situation. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, all that good stuff. And definitely follow us on social media at Brandon Lee TV. That is a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Till next time, hey, we out.